Well, he's just a little guy, but man, can he fight the #1 ranked flyweight contender. This division has really appealed to the fans over the last several years, and this man has made himself undeniable, gets his first title shot in the UFC team.
You know, John, these guys are small, but I believe that is one of the most skilled divisions in the entire UFC, and this gentleman has really separated himself from the pack. He has done everything necessary to put himself right on the verge of doing something special. He believes that he's going to get it done tonight. Every part of him believes that he's the best. Now he has to go out and show it.
No man should weigh 125 pounds. I mean, let's be honest, but that is a package of skill and will and grit that looks a whole lot like a future champion. All right, so the road to UFC Gold and Glory at 125 pounds goes through this man, and you got to be on in every facet of the game if you're going to dethrone the champion.
Or even give him a challenge. I mean, we have seen him time and time again take fighters who look so good against everyone else and make them look very average. He's just a tremendous athlete. He's a great champion, and he's a guy that with the confidence of that belt feels like he will never get beat.
And for the first time this week, he started talking about guys like you, simultaneous double champions, potentially wants to move up and challenge for a second belt, must defend this one first. Let's see how it goes. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Joseph Benavidez. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Mokaev, the Punisher, Mokaev!
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. So here's perennial contender Joseph Benavidez, really as well-rounded and technical as any flyweight on this roster. 9 wins by submission, another 6 by knockout or TKO. Benavidez doesn't discriminate. If there's an opening to finish the fight, he goes full throttle into attack mode. We'll see how he approaches this one early. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Great job getting to the clinch.
Oh, solid kick right there.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Mokaev's going for a choke. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. It looks like the arm triangle's getting very close. Now he's got to get off to the side, drop his chest to the mat, and get the finish.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent...
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that one.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that victory.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Mokaev's going for the sub here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
20 seconds to go in round one. Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Mokaev. Round two next.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation. That punch no good. All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots thus far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not using a skill that he's become known for.
Back to the jab now, no good.
Oh, nice.
Not much behind the takedown offering there. Clean execution on that leg kick. Benavidez has received a lot of good coaching in his career. Casey Halstead, a huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Oh, right into mount.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Great ground and pound by this man. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Mokaev's in half guard. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Mokaev's able to transition back to side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Nice.
Mokaev's in half guard. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Right to the knee on belly. Using a lot of good movement.
inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Great job that round. And you keep doing exactly that. Change up your strikes. Your boxing looks great. Your kickboxing down low looks awesome. And that head kick, that's a win.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you will.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Man has his chin been tested early. Oh! Big right hand there. Huge left hand. Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Oh, nice elbow.
Nice crack there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, great reversal to top position by Mokaev. Attempting a choke now. That Darce choke is tight. Great submission defense. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Benavidez has got full mount now. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded, so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? I have.
Benavidez is in half guard now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Good work from the top here by Benavidez.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Benavidez. Nicely done.
Nice defense.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Benavidez is back in full mount. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Oh, big elbow. Great submission defense.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
You count everything like you can read his mind. Keep it up. Stay alert. Keep counting.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion. Beautiful job by the champion. Great punch from the clinch here. Another big shot to the head.
Just misses with the right. Mokaev gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
He passes to half guard. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much.
Well, he's got his back now. Under 2 minutes now to go. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Benavidez is right back to the full mount here. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Beautiful transition. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get to the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Connected with a solid punch right there. Gets off the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Oh, nice level change. Now he's going full mount.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Great job landing from the top position. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Mokaev. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Benavidez's eye is starting to swell shut. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Mokaev.
Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Mokaev's in half guard. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting.
Mokaev's trying for a submission here.
This is tight. We may get a finish here by triangle. He beat him so soundly with his hips. Look at him. He's starting to finish. Oh, my goodness. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job. Great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Benavidez. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev!
So the fight goes all 5 rounds, but in the end, the belt remains with the champion. There he is in all his glory, and still the UFC flyweight champion.